Okay, I'm shooting this video in response to a YouTube member by the name of JubJubF who has some issues with the Stetsbar trem. He's got some misconceptions about it. One of the things that he commented on my video was how poorly it's constructed, and a message that he sent me had to do with the fact that he claims that the bearing plates are glued to the underside of the actual plate, which is completely wrong. So I'm going to actually show how to disassemble a Stetsbar, and mainly to show that the bearing plates actually are just completely free floating and there's nothing glued anywhere, and to explain how to set up and install a Stetsbar properly in order to be able to get the best effectiveness out of it. Alright, so here's a Stetsbar. I just cut it out of the cellophane. Alright, let me put the box aside. Now, first thing you have to do is you have to remove the pneumatic bridge, and you see here that there's a screw that holds down the top. You unscrew that with a Phillips screwdriver. Remember, this is important. When you put it back on, you have to tighten it and then back it out a turn, because this has to move back and forth. Okay? Now, once you get the screw out, you can rotate this out, which you need to do in order to be able to then access the mounting plate holes to screw the bridge down. These are your bearing plates, okay? And they glide, okay? Now, show me where there's any glue. There isn't, okay? The bearing plates are not glued to anything. They are bearings, and they're designed in order to glide within these two metal areas on the underside of the top and the top side of the bottom plate. Okay, so once you've installed the bridge, you have to then put the top back on. Now you'll notice that the top has these two pins that have to align with these two notches. Okay, so once you get the two pins in the two notches, you can then hook the springs back on, but I'm not going to do that right now because I want to show how this moves. You see how it moves? That clacking you hear is actually the springs rubbing. It's very quiet. The unit is very quiet. Okay? See how it moves? The bearing plates move. They glide. Okay? Once you have the screw mounted, you put the bridge back on, make sure that your springs are hooked back on properly, and that's it. Again, bearing plates are completely free floating. They're not glued to anything. Okay, so I hope that cleared up everything. And if there are any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks for watching.